Welcome to Kindness and Light. My name is Lisa, and tonight I will be talking about the new moon. Now, the new moon ritual that I do is as simple as it can be. New moon rituals are about setting goals and intentions on what we really want and we desire. Could it be more money? Who doesn't want that, right? I mean, people can never have enough money. Could it be you want love and romance in your life? I could do that. It also gives you time for cleansing and renewing. And it also gives you time to plant your seeds in your thoughts and even on the outside, the new moon. Gardening is perfect for people who believe in the new moon and the moon cycles. So, with that, my new moon ritual is kind of similar to my full moon rituals. And each moon, you can do the same ritual. You can put out your stones and your crystals and your tarot cards and your singing bowls and all of that and anything you need energized. You can even put yourself out like I do in each moon phase. I try to absorb as much moonlight as I possibly can because I am like the Addams family. I like to moonbathe. Whatever. I'm never moonbathing naked. Heaven forbid that. That the neighbors do not want to see that. Ugh. Anyway, I do love the moonlight, and I'm more drawn to the moonlight for some reason than I am to the sun. I love the sun too, don't get me wrong, but I am drawn, and I feel like I get more energy at nighttime. Maybe it's because of the weather is cooler and more than the hot sun. Anyway, I do the moon water like I do on the full moons. I put out a 2 liter empty 2 liter jug of water, which usually the 2 liter jug is from an empty soda, your empty soda bottles. And I fill it up with tap water and I put it outside and let it absorb the moon's energy. Now I use this for my plants. Sometimes I wash my face with it. And you can even drink it since it is in a clean container. It absorbs the energy of the moon and its healing powers. And I also do my sacred space, which I sometimes put circle of salt. And I do my meditation. I close my eyes and you put your hand on your heart and you put one on your stomach and then you turn yourself around. No. You put your hand on your heart and put your hand on your stomach. And then you close your eyes and just take deep breaths and try to manifest in your mind what you really want out of life, what you really want out of whatever you desire. Like if you're looking for the perfect man, my perfect man is Gomez Addams. I'm sorry, when I say that, people always look at me so weird. But back in the day, he was the perfect man. And in my eyes, he still is, for the fact that he is one. He's a family man. He's very devoted to his family and his wife, who he loves unconditionally. He passionate, romantic, a great dancer. He is rich. Hey, bonus. But most of all, like I said, he's mostly devoted to his family and his life and his love and his wife, and he's spontaneous. And to me, that's what I want out of life. Now, to you, maybe the wealth part comes into it, but like I said, that's a bonus. Plus, he loves Halloween, and I love Halloween. And yeah, maybe it's that. Maybe you want the perfect man. Sit down As you're doing this, as you're meditating and you're thinking about what you want to desire and what you want to manifest through this new moon, um, think about all the details and use all your senses. Use everything, from the smell to the taste to the touch to the whatever. Um, Use all of your senses and try to manifest it in your mind and how it was going to make you feel if, when these intentions are going to come true. The final outcome. What is it going to feel like when this perfect man or perfect person or your bills are all paid or money's, you don't have to worry about money anymore? How is it going to make you feel? And when you open your eyes, do this until you get that feeling of, as I said, in your heart. Do you feel it in your heart? Do you feel it in your stomach? Your gut feeling? Are you listening to your heart? Are you listening to your stomach and listening to your mind? You'll start to get a tingling feeling in your body. And once you feel that, you can open your eyes and write it down on a piece of paper, fold it up, and put it outside. You don't even have to fold it up if you don't want to. Put it outside and let the moon absorb it, and the moon have its energy to grant your desires. Now, granted that you're trying to manifest this desire in your mind and in your heart and in your entire body, which is true. And the moon does that. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, but that's a part of life, That is what the new moon is for, is to manifest things that will realistically can come true. And that's what the new moons are about. There's several different kind of new moon spells, as they say, that you can do, but I use the simplest one, and that is by power of the mind and the heart and the will. Now, like I said, you can't change the inevitable, but you can change your thought of it, the thought of things and the aspects of maybe it will come true, the hope and the stuff. So it's kind of like each new moon, you have a new beginning to set goals. Like every new year, you make a New Year's Eve goal to last the entire year, a New Year's Eve resolution, and you try to keep that goal. Well, this is kind of a shorter version of that. You have a new goal in the new moon, and each new moon you set the new goal, or you can use the same one until you accomplish it. But you have a new goal each new moon, and it gives you that second chance over and over again to set your goals, set them, and like I said, realistically, like my goal might be, I want to put away money to go see the Hollywood Vampires someday in concert. Go see Johnny Depp someday. Now, realistically, right now, I can't because I don't have the money. But in my mind, I can say, hey, start putting like $10 away, each time you get paid or whatever. And someday you may be able to do that. Go on a trip to see the Hollywood Vampires or go to a concert to see Hollywood Vampires and meet Johnny Depp. That is realistic. Him falling in love with me and marrying me, that's not realistic. But it's good to always dream, right? Sometimes that's what keeps us going. It takes away the pain. But yes, Just write something down that you realistically really want out of life and set your goals. And with each new moon, have it like a timeline to where you want to say, I want to lose 10 pounds before the next new moon. I want to go on a trip somewhere before the next new moon. Or I want to do this or I want to do that by the next new moon. Short-term goals to be fulfilled. And if you keep on setting these goals, then someday you will have the perfect life that you've always wanted. Maybe. But it's never perfect. Nothing is ever perfect because our lives change each day. So what we may want this month, we may not want next month. See what I mean? So that's my new moon ritual. I hope that you all get out and enjoy some of the moon energy. I try to do it every time there is a full moon or a new moon or any night I possibly can get outside to enjoy a little bit of the moon and absorb its energy. Just take deep breaths, meditate, focus in on what you want out of life. Write it down, say it out loud, pray. Have a good one. May you have kindness and shine your light on someone. Peace.